Hello there. Today we'll be solving the question that came in today's contest, that is 2270, number of ways to split array. And the question statement is, you are given a zero indexed integer array nums of length n. Nums contains a valid split at index I if the following are true. The sum of I plus 1 elements is greater than or equals to the sum of last n minus I minus 1 element, and there is at least one element to the right of it. So I'll just explain this up. So on how what to do it, I'll just explain it right here. Is if I have a array of something like this, okay, so what you're going to do is you just have to have one element to the right always. That is one of the condition, okay, and the other condition is the sum of the previous guys should be greater than the sum to the right of it. And what do I mean by that? So let's just see. So the sum of this element is what? 10, and sum to the right of it is what? 4 plus minus 8, which is what? Minus 4, and minus 4 and plus 3 is what? 7 and 3, right? So this will be plus 3. So this is what my sum is for this one. So what will I get the sum as? This is 3. So I can make a split right here. That means if I have this element alone, and if I add all these up and there is at least one element to the right, so I will be getting a sum which is lesser to the right and greater to the left of it. I hope you have already understood the question, because the question statement was pretty easy. Okay, so I'll just do one more iteration of this and I'll get to the code, since you must have understood the question here. So now what we gonna do is I need a split there. So one split is already done. What is the another split that we can do? The another split is right here. And how do we do that? So if I do a split here, what is my left sum? Left sum is nothing but 10 plus 4. Up till here, what is the sum? That is 14. And what is the sum to the right of me? What is the sum to the right of me? Is nothing but minus 8 plus 7, which will come out to be what? It will come out to be minus 1, right? So I can see the summation of the left part is greater and the summation of the right part is smaller. So I can obviously make a cut here also. So this is one of my possible cuts. So my count will increase by one more. So now we have done two cuts. Now let's see if I make a cut at minus 8. Is this possible or not? So if we do it, so 14 and minus 8 will give us how much? It will give us uh, 14, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. It will give us 6, right? So it will give us 6, and and we have a plus 7 to the right of us. So is 6 greater than or equals to 7? Obviously not. So we cannot make a cut here. And mind you, it is mentioned in the question that we cannot make a cut at the last. Why so? Because it was mentioned we need to have at least one element to the right of us. That means we will only be making the cut till the size minus 1. That means if the size is 4, I will be making the cut only till 3. If it is possible, obviously, then only. Now let's get to the code part. Since the intuition was very clear, we just have to maintain a prefix sum array, and that will be it. So this is what I've done. I've maintained a prefix sum array. So, and just mind you, if you got a wrong answer and the code is quite similar, then you might have done using int. That must be a problem. If you got a TLE or something other than that, or a integer overflow, something like that, then you should have used a long. Okay, this is the only thing that needs to be done in this question carefully. Otherwise the code is pretty simple. So yeah, so let's get to the code part. So this is nothing but finding the prefix sum, right? This you must know. It is very easy. Just find the prefix sum, just calculate the suffix sum, and suffix sum is calculated from the back. Okay, so here I'm just checking if the prefix of I is greater than or equals to suffix of I plus 1. And what do I mean by that? So let's just write this example here. So what this means is, let's say if I'm taking a sum here, okay, making a cut here, what is my prefix sum from here to here till here? This will come out to be what? It will come out to be 3, right? The sum from here till here, so what is the sum as? It will come out to be 3. So now I know that my sum 10 is greater than equals to what is to the right of me. So I increment the count by 1, and yeah, this is it, and we just return the count. Okay, so this is the only thing that you got to do in this question. And yeah, this will give you an AC. Okay, if you just submit this, I'll just run it for test cases and you'll get a good hold of it. Okay, and yeah, this is it for this code. And if you did understand the code and as well as the explanation, please do like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.